Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we're here with Simic Merfolk in Modern. Look at all these waterlogged groves. They're looking for the Simic creatures. Where are they? Stay tuned to find out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with the manabase.com. And in a faithless, lootingless world, how on earth do you adapt your modern decks? Ben from the Rants of Valakut, he's got the answers. Want to go find out? Go check him out on the manabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And the MTG Mastermind, the coaching program to take your game to a winning competitive level. If you want to learn all the insights to all the new strategies and breakout decks from Throne of Eldraine Standard, go check them out on the MTG Mastermind. And lastly, Card Hoarder, who helped lend us the cards necessary to test out in this Throne of Eldraine modern world.
And Chubby Meatball.
And Chubby Meatball's around, but whatever. Oh, we lost the die roll, and this hand's trash. Mulligan, we don't have anything, and I'm getting... Oko! We got Oko, so we're going to keep this. And I think we're just going to pitch Force of Negation. We can use everything else in this hand. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Silvergill. Well, let's hope we get a 1-drop. That'd be nice. No 1-drop. I guess I'll start with... No, there's actually no reason to start with Mutavault. There's no way I'm going to lose all my Silvergills. We'll probably play Snow-Covered Plains. What does that mean?
Pillow Fort.
What does that mean? Could be Pillow Fort. If it is... actually, Oko does nothing. Blinkmoth Nexus. I think it's Stoneblade. I think it's one of those classic versions of Stoneblade. There's Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, so we've got the Oko to deal with the Batterskull. Batterskull is about to turn into a 3/3 creature. So let's see what they get. They got Batterskull. I'm wondering if Botanical Sanctum makes people think we're Neoform and that Batterskull is like the best option for them. Could be.
It's a great psyop, yes.
Anyway, we're not... Surprise, we are not...
We're worse than that.
Neoform. Well, I don't know if we're worse, but we're not that. Now I sort of want the Force of Negation. Sort of want it. So actually, I don't know if this is good news. Because we'll play Oko, but they're not obligated to... Like, I would love it if they just play Batterskull right now, but there's no reason for them to do it right now. They're better off just waiting. See what we do. That's interesting. I think we're still going to play Oko. Is this mono white Stoneforge Mystic? Take it up to 6. Okay. There are some problems with playing the Oko here. So if I play Oko, they Path to Exile, Silvergill Adapt, and play Batterskull, they can kill the Oko at 6 loyalty. But I could play Silvergill Adapt into, like, Kumena Speaker. And then play Oko the following turn. And then, yeah, maybe let's do that. And then when we play Oko, hopefully... the Batterskull is in trouble, and we'll show the Kumena Speaker. Drawing all these lords is a little unfortunate. It makes me feel like I wish I played this Misty Rainforest. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Chubby Meatball is super happy right now. There's a happy meatball around here. Not sure if everyone can hear Her purring. Oh, you happy, Chubby Meatball? Well, Chubby Meatball, if you're around, we gotta give you some airtime.
She's contractually obligated to appear for at least 10 seconds a season.
Yeah, that's right. Chubby Meatball! Okay, give you back to my brother. Like, we can take a few hits. We can take a lot of hits from the Germ Token. Like, Stoneforge Mystic is so overrated in Modern. Maybe not overrated, but, like, it's fair. Definitely fair. Okay, we're gonna get hit by this. So, pending what they do, I mean, will Oko hit the Batter Skull, turn it into an elk? But alternatively, if they do nothing, and we play Oko, hit the Batter Skull, and they try to save it. What is this, Chain to the Rocks? Oh, Blade Splicer. Sure, I don't care. Actually, maybe I will now. This is a lot of creatures. A lot of first strike creatures, too. Okay, I will play the Oko. I will hit this Batter Skull. So now you have a 3/3 non-vigilant thing. And Oko can take a bit of damage. Or maybe Oko can't. How much damage can Oko take? I might throw something in front, because they can attack with the Blink Moth Nexuses. But if that's the case, maybe this is not going to end up being so bad. Because the next turn I play a bunch of Lords and maybe counterattack. Like, if they go Alpha Strike into this Oko, we just play 2 creatures, Alpha Strike into them. And we attack for 12. That's a lot of damage. They play Path to Exile, that might help us. Oh, they do nothing. Tapping the mana was like a bluff or something. Ghost Quarter?
Ghostest with mostest. Could be bad.
Well, this has first strike, so I can't do anything about it. I could just chump block. I assume there's like a Path to Exile here. Oh, so maybe they had the Path to Exile and they didn't want to play it. Because what I can do is I can double block the Elk here. They Path to Exile something, I still trade. They need 2 Path to Exiles for this to be bad for me. And they can't 3-for-1 me in any way.
She's coming.
Or can they? Okay, hold on. They could go 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, and then I need to activate Mutavault so that there's a Merfolk on the battlefield. So that Command Speaker doesn't die. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see how the creatures are ordered. If they're going to get ordered at all. That's interesting. Okay, yes, that can happen. So we lose 2 creatures, not a big deal.
They lose the Batter Skull.
They lose the Batter Skull. Batter Skull goes to the graveyard. Oko goes down to 2. Oh, okay, first strike damage, now second strike damage. I get to keep a Silvergill Adept. Another Blade Splicer. Okay. So I can downgrade those first strike creatures. That's possible.
Blade Splasher. That's where. How did Smart get his name?
From this creature.
Oh, yeah.
He discovered him.
When, before Smart came along, you were just a bomb.
Yeah.
You were nothing.
No one cared about you. The Splicer showed the world what you're worth.
Is that the wind?
No, there's like some squealing noise outside. It's got to be some sort of car or something. Okay, this is in. That is just great. This is basically a removal spell here, hard removal. So I'm guessing this deck though has what's it called? Eldrazi Displacer to help blink these things, Stoneforge Mystic, and so on. So I still have a problem with the first strike golem. I could create a food. Borrower cannot block any of these things on the ground. It will not.
Can you turn the Blade Splicer into a elk so that it'll stop making tokens?
I don't want to upgrade the 1/1 into a 3/3, but what I could do is so we can bounce one of these. That's good. But what we can also do is maybe turn this into an elk, make it more blockable. They've got Path to Exile up. I know it. I know it! You scumlord! I know it. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. And Mutavault might be a blocker too. Okay, so we're gonna turn this into an elk. It's still a token. Play Merfolk Mistbinder on I'll pass. And we're in an okay shape, so I'm gonna put myself in a situation where we're gonna activate this Mutavault to block this golem, hopefully. And when they Ghost Quarter the Mutavault, that'll be okay. And then in response, we'll bounce something. Bounce the other golem. Still no attacks with the Blinkmoth Nexuses, so they have like a lot of things to do with their mana. Ooh, everything's coming in the red zone? Is everything going to come at Oko? Everything's going at Oko.
America's Most Wanted. Oko.
Basically. So we're going to add mana with this. I guess it's not necessary. If I'm given the option, I'm going to want to go to my blocks. Because I really strongly feel my opponent has, what's it called? Everything's going at Oko? I really strongly, yeah, we're going to go to blocks. Really strongly believe that my opponent has Path to Exile.
You can use the adventure thing?
I will. But I want to block first, because if they Path to Exile this, then these two Splicers get in for no reason. So now they'll Path to Exile the Mistbinder. But at least we got one extra damage in. And whatever, if we lost the Silver Gill, that's okay.
They're replaceable.
They are replaceable, so... Sure. I guess I'll be conservative with my life total. get this thing out. Bounce this one. So Oko's only going to take 2. If I draw a land, I can play 2 lords. That's going to be interesting. Oh! Do I have another? I think I have one. Yeah, I have one more island left. That's good. Oh, that's close, though. That is close. So I have 4 islands in my deck. It actually is perfect. So if I draw land, I can play like Brazen Bower and our 2 lords at the same time. I do, and I'm probably going to do that. And I have the option... Yeah, what do I do with this Giver of Runes? I think this is time where we make food tokens. Now we're going to start making food tokens. Just increase. Yeah. Now we can play Brazen Borrower. Like, I can let this golem through. We'll just block something here. Maybe this won't entirely work. So they'll give this blue, and then they can attack with 2 Blink Moth Nexuses, and we lose the Oko. Oh, I guess they have another Path to Exile or something. Because I can block this Blink Moth. But we'll see. Yep.
Piece of Schmidt.
Oh, now I have nothing to get.
Failed to find. Should play a laugh noise.
Well, now we're super behind. We are just straight up horribly behind.
You can crack that thing for life.
I can. What do I want? I want spreading... Okay, spreading seas into Lord would be fantastic. Well, okay, so can I spreading seas this? Another target creature you control gains protection from colorless or from a color of your choice. And I can't even spreading seas this one because they can just activate it. Oh no, but this is tapped already. No, I'm sorry, this has summoning sickness, so we can go for one of these. Alright, let's do that. Lord. It would just put us right back in the game. It's everything that we needed. Attack for 8. And then all we need to do is rip one more Lord. We're at 15 life. Okay, let's see what they do. They can't go all out, so they're attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, maybe this is closer than I think. Oh god, that was a perfect top deck. So they can now like, Ghost Quarter our Blink Moth Nexus. Or sorry, they can Ghost Quarter the land with the Spreading Seas. That was ugly.
You can block something, though.
No, they're going to be super passive. Okay, so now we want another Spreading Seas, basically. I guess we'll keep the food on the board. Just in case we need to turn it into a creature if we top deck Oko.
No redraw chance.
I think it's just best to just play this and then pass.
Here's a 4/4.
Yeah, 4/4 that has protection from everything, basically. Okay, we'll just pass. If we keep drawing creatures, I'll be fine too. I mean, if they're only attacking for one in the air, it's not a long-term plan.
It's not an investment strategy that's going to work out.
Yeah.
At Nikachu Entity Chartered Investments, we show you how to invest your mana.
We invest the mana in the best cards. Okay, so our opponent feels the pressure. They're starting to get more aggressive, so they're going to attack for 4, go down to 7. Still at theoretically 10.
You can block that son of a bitch.
I can't block anything as Pro Blue. So what Give Her of Runes does. But here's one thing. We can Alpha Strike. I think we can Alpha Strike. Maybe not. Maybe they figured out that they've got the blocks, and then they just attack us back for victory. But it's something to consider.
Another would be sweet though. Or another Spreading Seas into a block.
Spreading Seas just wins. Wins on the spot. Hopefully our opponent has nothing. Just straight up nothing.
You should wreck that food token.
No, I still want to keep it for Oko. Like, the only situation I guess I get punished is if I draw Silver Gill Adept. Actually, how many Silver Gill Adepts do I have over? No, but I can still play Silver Gill Adept and crack it if I want. That is a pretty good draw.
Benny.
Okay, so can I make an Alpha Strike here? Well, they only have to chump block one creature. And no, I don't want to activate Benny. Benny's pretty good here. This is pretty good. They're in a situation where if I attack with a Lord, they can just gang block it, give pro blue to something. I guess, yeah, and it would die. What do I do with this card? I could activate Benny, but it's a waste. I could attack with Benthic Biomancer and then activate it anyway and kill off almost the entire field. That's not bad, actually. Okay, let's try to do that. So if they gang block, I will kill a lot of things. I don't like activating the Bent. Oh no, but they can just block with one creature and give it pro something. I forgot about that. Like I already had that line in my mind that made this impossible. Oh, it actually forces the action here with the Ghost Quarter. That I did forget about, which is in some ways good.
Especially, you should go back to your hand. That would be fair.
Just in case they somehow have Flicker Wisp in the deck. Yeah, but they only have to block with one thing. And then they just give it pro something. No, I can't do anything about it. Okay, that's it. We're going to pass. They got something in hand. Or maybe they have nothing in hand. I don't know.
Maybe you could trickster that thing and block it.
Well, that's interesting. So, gains protection from the color of your choice. I guess we're just going to let that happen. Because trickstering it doesn't change anything. If Giver of Runes, Leon and Arbor players can't search their libraries. Okay. I could try to trickster this. Probably just try to trickster the Golem. If I can. If I'm allowed. Oh, they're empty-handed now. Okay, so we have perfect information. That's good. That's some good news. Oh, you know what I should do? I should really just tap the stupid Giver of Runes. Or maybe I guess it doesn't matter. They're going to do it for me. Because the Giver of Runes allows blocks and then Pro Blue. So now only one thing can give Pro Blue. Alright, our turn.
Good stuff. Benny. Benedict to give you something better.
And 16 life. So they're in a situation where they've got to sacrifice something of a creature. What if I just attack with everything?
Benny.
How bad can that happen?
Might get a lord from Benny.
Huh?
Might get a lord or something from Benny.
I'm waiting for a spot where I draw air.
That's now.
This is not quite air. We're not there yet. Is this Alpha Strike time? Okay, what are they attacking me back for? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I only have 3 life. So I have to block with something. It'd be nice to just try to get some of this garbage off the board, though. If I attack with 2 creatures that are not lords, that will definitely happen. The problem is if I attack with all the lords, they'll definitely double block a lord, and then maybe everything else falls. Everything down the chain falls. This is an interesting thing. The Kumena Speaker's green, so now they'll have to play like 2 Giver of Runes here in order to get through it. Okay, let's actually... Okay, we'll attack with the Benthic Biomancer and the Merfolk Trickster. Something is gonna fall off the board. Hopefully they don't try to kill the Benthic Biomancer. Because this is worth another card. Okay, that's interesting. And I want the Golem to die. So what are they gonna do? What is gonna... Probably the Golem's gonna get protection. Okay, we got rid of 2 things. Now we've got green blockers and blue blockers on the battlefield. And we're going to pass. And we're still at a virtual 9 life. And they lost creatures. So now if they want this Giver of Runes to give this Golem, get this Golem in play, that's a good draw. It's an extra blocker and they get to draw a card. So now if they want this Golem to get through, they have to tap down both Giver of Runes. And we still have the Benthic Biomancer on the battlefield.
It's a big Benny.
So that if we draw a land, we can just pitch it away for something. Charming Prince. Choose one. Scry 2, you gain 3 life. Exile another target creature you own, returns to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. So what do they want to do? Blade Splicer or a Stoneforge Mystic? Exile another creature. It's going to be Stoneforge. Alright. They're probably going to get Sword of Fire and Ice or something. Sword of Light and Shadow. Sword of Light and Shadow. It's going to be... Let's just make this easy. Let's find the Spreading Seas. I think we only have 1 left, though. Sword of Light and Shadow enter the battlefield. or enters the reveal card zone. +2/+2, protection from white and black. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 3 life. You return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard up to your hand. Okay. I think I'm going to sacrifice this food now because we need to be able to... Well, we need the life. We are going to sacrifice this thing. Okay.
Damn.
It's another Lord. All they need is this golem to live. They can just chump block everything.
Adapt any. Maybe we'll get Spreading Seas.
Problem is, I'm not dead yet. I'm really not dead yet.
But you don't have to be. You just tap them. Might get Spreading Seas.
This is a good card. This is very good.
Well, you don't have to toss it though if you don't get something better.
No, but if let's say I draw another Lord, I want that thing. I don't want to be able to throw away the Lord. Maybe I'll draw a land and I can toss the land, but... So what if I attack with 4 of these creatures? I really need to be able to put one of these lands back into my hand. I need a green creature and a blue creature to force my opponent to play tap both Giver of Runes. If I Alpha Strike, double block on a Lord, can you like triple block on another Lord with a bunch of 1/2s? That's possible. If I play Mistbinder... Oh, I'm at 7 minutes. Merfolk Mistbinder is a bad blocker. I have to leave this blocking. I can leave this as my regular blocker. I'm going to attack with all 3 of these. But nothing is really going to die. So... +5, get in for 5. And I can block 1, 2, so many of the other ones. You gain 3 life. Like, it's Spreading Seas or nothing anyway. Attack for 5. Only one thing dies if I attack with 3 creatures. Because 2 Giver of Runes can just give pro something. But maybe one thing dead is better than nothing. You can bring something back. Blade Splicer. I guess nothing matters. I'm just going to pass. And then next turn is going to be the turn where we have to attack for the win. And we are literally digging for Spreading Seas. Or Oko. Oko to turn the... what's it called? The sword into garbage. Yeah. We only have 2 Spreading Seas in the main deck. Okay, so we have to be quick. Gotta be fast. But here's the thing. The Giver of Runes has to...
do something.
Giver of Runes has to both tap down in order to do this. Protection from white and black. It's useless here. So they tap down 2 Giver of Runes. They get the Blade Splicer back. Is that how it works? You return up to 1 target creature card. Yeah, so they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures to block. So they'll have 5 creatures to block. I mean, it's good. It will work. But I gotta play faster. I don't have... I'm down on time. Yeah, I'm just down on time.
Well, he has to think about it too.
It's complicated. It's really complicated. I can't activate give Blink Moth Nexus. And now it looks like our opponent doesn't even want to attack.
Huh.
Not even attacking. Guess they're gonna wait.
That's a flex. It's flexing on you.
Okay, so let's... Okay, finally, garbage.
Spring Sea. Come on.
Play this. Because we are going to thin the deck. Okay, we're just gonna pass again. Target legendary creatures? There's no legendary creatures here. Where's your legendary creatures?
You're about to see him.
I guess so. So we're still not dead. What's going on here? Stoneforge Mystic is gonna get pro blue. You're gonna put the sword on the Stoneforge Mystic? I guess that's the plan. You're not legendary either. Pro blue, pro green. Pro life. And pro sword of light and shadow. Okay, so that's 3 damage. Which in a lot of ways is good because that's still not lethal by next turn. Now, I played the Misty Rainforest for the chance that we might want to fetch to thin our deck. Because if we got attacked for 5, we would be dead next turn, so I had to fetch.
He's empty-handed. He's got 4 permanents untapped.
They're going to get Blade Splicer. It's really going to come down to... Maybe Merfolk Trickster can buy us another turn? Is this still a golem? Golem is green, but I don't think it's a golem. Aren't you an elk? Okay. I'm sure there's some room to... Well, now the sword can just move to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. Okay, let's go.
Good stuff.
Spreading
Please.
Seas.
Damn it. Swings everything. Nothing can be protected.
No, I'm just gonna have to pass. I'm gonna pass and hope that we don't die. These damn Giver of Runes. You know what we're siding in? Spreading Seas. It's definitely what we're siding in.
Someone might want to side it in an extra 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Ask a judge for a time extension.
So we lose if they move the sword and attack with the Blinkmoth Nexus. It looks like that's what they're going to do. Because why not? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Good game. Very neat game. It's very cool. We were looking for our case Spreading Seas. We would have won easily. I mean, we got lucky to draw the Spreading Seas in the first place. That was very, very lucky. And then draw into the Lord. So I don't know, I guess it was fair that they got lucky and drew like Ghost Quarter at the like one moment that they needed it, because if they let us get like, I guess it took 2 more turns before we would have won. So we want Spreading Seas. I think we're just taking out Force of Negation. Do we take out all? I think we just take out all the Force of Negations actually. We can bring in Deprive. Deprive is not bad. There's a lot of things that we can counter. I think that's it. How many 1-drops can we hit? We can hit... Like... Chalice of the Void is not unreasonable. We can hit Path to Exile. We can hit their Thraben Inspector, their Giver of Runes. Because it doesn't look like they have Cavern of Souls. It doesn't feel intuitive, but like this... If they have, say, 12 1-drops, it would be okay. And then there's a situation where we might be able to play it on 2 and screw over the other half of their board. We will never know.
They should have blitz mode. You have like 5 seconds to make your decision.
I think a lot of people would hate that. Snap keep. It's just lords. Lords.
Lords on the boards.
And I have to play fast anyway. We're down on time, so we have to move it.
Go to 5, come on.
Our opponents love to mulligan. They do it like it's their job.
I'm just a professional doing his job.
Yeah, so am I. Bonus points to anyone who can find that quote. Well, you're just gonna Google it, I guess. Bonus points if you didn't Google it. Oh, they have Vile.
That's vile.
It is. Okay, so I have to get, if I want Oko, and Oko is going to be hilarious if we can turn that Vile into an elk. But truthfully, if I draw a land, I'm probably just going to play Kumena Speaker Lord and we can play this Oko later. If they tick up Vile and don't play a second land, then I would consider Oko. If we draw a land.
Pretty big if.
Phyrexian Revoker. Naming what? Ether Vial? Please name Ether Vial. Maybe Oko. Here's the Pithing Needle effects I'm telling you people about. The Pithing Needle effects. Benthic Biomancer. That's weak sauce.
Benny holds a true power that few people know.
Do I attack with both? What if you have Giver of Runes? I guess if you have Giver of Runes, that's fine. I can trade off 2 creatures. Thraben Inspector might suck, but whatever. Uh-oh.
In the red zone.
Yeah. So if they like Leonin Arbiter us with Ghost Quarter, at least we can play a Kumena Speaker to keep the pressure going. There's the Ghost Quarter. Blade Splicer. Okay.
Yeah.
Not unbeatable. And we'll just play a Lord and just throw everything at them.
Ooh.
I'm just going to play a Lord and still throw everything at them. Oh no, I gotta be careful. Cancel. Cancel! I can't play Kumena Speaker if I tap that breeding pool. Oh, this is going to be pretty good. Okay, so they're going to blink this. Oh, but it only comes into play at end of turn. Okay, so that's also good, I guess.
That is right.
They're still in trouble. And also, the Golem doesn't even have First Strike anymore.
What you do?
Prince Charming. Well, you don't want to goof around for too long because you're not gonna have a time advantage anymore.
I think it's pretty funny. There we go. Maybe.
I guess they could wipe out my board. Is that what they could? Actually, that's a pretty good block. Double block here, single block here. That would dissolve my board big time. I think that's a good line, actually. Double block, and you're getting the Blade Splicer back. That's a very good line that I think they missed. I don't have time to think about it, and I think just... And even making that exchange would be fine. It would be okay. I'd be okay with that exchange. But her hand was not bad. Not bad at all. Another Ether Vial.
You're gonna do it, Chief.
They shouldn't I don't think they should tap the Ghost Quarter. Oh, they're going to play something this turn anyway. Another Charming Prince? Oh, what's this thing? Enters the battlefield, you may exile target artifact or enchantment. When it leaves the battle, return the exiled card to the battlefield. Okay, so it's a good card against Spreading Seas, but we do not have Spreading Seas. Just going to yield through this turn. You may exile target artifact. You may. So they have to target something, but they can opt to just do nothing.
Excuse me.
All right, we are ahead on time. Excellent. Beautiful.
Hit on time, hit on life.
That's right.
This last loader is going to smoke him.
Oh, I should play the Waterlog Grove just to make Benthic Biomancer bigger if necessary.
You block, you die.
Well, they have to single block everything if they don't have anything in the vial.
No, he's not. It's like screw it.
All right, so we got ahead on time. We got ahead on time. That's some good
Roll
news.
it on out there.
Okay, we're on the draw. Maybe now we want some force negations for that Ether Vial. If they are an Ether Vial deck, I think this is going to help. And we can still hit, what's it called? Path to Exile. But Deprive definitely is worse on the draw. Better on the play. Oh, and that stupid thing can hit our Ether Vial. Ugh, that's sick. The thing that steals the artifacts or in the enchantments. I have to mulligan.
Well, you don't have to.
It's a free world. We can do whatever we want. This hand's unplayable. Keep. Dump. Force. Vial. Done. Otherwise, this is a pretty good 7-card hand. Okay.
Should have kept the force.
Yeah, I'd lose everything. Okay, do you have that stupid 2/2 creature? Yield through this turn. My plan is to time them out. Oh, 2 of them? It's too bad. Yield through this turn. Their triggers are going to kill them. 2 vial. Playing 2 vials? Are you nuts? When you're down to 3 minutes? That's a liability. Look, this one's still taking time to resolve. Oh, it's like your life total. Your time is your life total in these situations.
And in real life.
You can't afford it. Look, oh man, they have 246, 45, 44 life. It's just going down. Whoa, uh-oh. Brimaz, that's a big deal. Brimaz is a very serious creature. Spreading Seas, this. Not a 1-drop, but whatever. Hopefully they don't have that enchantment stealing thing. They didn't play it on turn 2, so I assume not. Does it have lifelink?
Just vigilance.
And creates 1/1 creatures?
Yield.
So, oh yeah, yield through this turn. They can still beat us if they have enough creatures in hand. Like, we've just run out of gas.
Lord, all the way up.
If we draw a creature next turn and then draw another creature off of Waterlog Grove, we'll be in good shape. That was rude. How dare you? Okay, so they're going to attack for 4. Feels like they don't have much time with less than 2 minutes, but let me tell you, that is enough time to win a game of Magic. Ugh. Super rude. Okay, so we now have nothing. Now we definitely need to draw stuff. That is very late. I guess I should do this right now underneath any sort of shenanigans. Like any sort of removal. Okay, that's quite alright with me.
It's getting better.
It is getting better, it is getting better. So what are they gonna do?
Yield.
I don't want to yield because now I have Force of Negation up. Ranger Captain Eos. They can find a 1-drop. Okay. Walking Ballista. That's interesting. So if they have 4 mana, that could be a problem. They only have 2 mana. It's not a problem. It's a weird card to see, but maybe if they have enough mana in their deck, why not? When in Rome. Giver of Runes. Okay, we'll play our Lord. And I think... So there's a problem. They can play the Ballista and kill our Lord of Atlantis afterwards. Take 5. I guess the best thing to do... maybe we just wipe everything off the board. If they play Ballista for 1, sure. We need to save ourselves life. So they'll play Ballista, shoot the Lord of Atlantis. Yeah. Oh, they're giving us a turn. Okay, that's fine by me. Brazen Borrower.
I don't have too much time to think.
I don't. Pass. Stupid Giver of Runes. Like, I would bounce the Brimaz, but they could replay it through Aether Vial. Block this. Oh, it's gonna counter the petty theft part. Okay, then we're just gonna let this all resolve. I'll bounce the Aether Vial at end of turn. Or maybe I can bounce the Giver of Runes at end of turn. That wouldn't be too bad. Holy cow, this is gonna be bad. Well, I can... Artifact, so I can bounce Sword of Fire and Ice. I can bounce the Sword of Fire and Ice when they try to equip it next turn. Sure. Perfect. Pass. So they're going to go all in with the Sword of Fire and Ice, that's for sure. Alright, I just have to survive like a few draw steps here. Should I bounce this thing? Did they hard cast the Sword of Fire and Ice? Like, could I have done something about that? Okay, so we're going to Petty Theft, cast this on the sword. We're going to put... Oh god! I'm running out of time. Oh, I lost on time! I was thinking too hard. Alright, whatever. They won the match. Good for them. They're winning anyway. But I got stuck when I was thinking about force. Like, could I have force negated the? No. Did they hard cast? They hard cast that thing, right? So I could have forced and negated that thing. Whatever. Okay, so they F6 when they should have. And I did not. So unfortunately, we lost that one. That was a close one. Not sure how we could make that better. The Brazen Bar was definitely there to help us. But we definitely lost mostly because off the back of the fact that we mulliganed to 5. No, that was like the key reason that we lost. They were on the play, and they had a pretty good hand. They had 2 removal spells for our creatures on a mulligan to 5, and we were drawing lands. That makes me think I probably could have sided out one. No, I don't want to side out lands against these sort of decks because they were playing with Leon and Arbiter, so siding out lands is dangerous. I don't mind how I played that. But it was, it was a close game. It was very interesting, but that's just how it's going to break it. All right, so I'm going to call it, that's going to be our league for the week. Let's go look at the deck. I think Oko has really proven itself here. Oops, this is not it. Oko has really proven himself.
It was really good.
Took over against Jund. Took over against... What was the other deck that took... It would have been great. It would have been... I guess it was awkward in this matchup because we were turning like 3/3 golems with first strike. It just turns out like Blade Splicer, I think, plays very well against Oko. Our opponent makes a lot of creatures. Even if we make a 3/3 creature, it can't beat a first striker. So that's the problem. But otherwise, I think Oko is very good. I still think it's pretty good in that matchup. Yeah, and what else? I think Oko turned out to be very, very, very strong. And I might want to have more copies in the sideboard somewhere. What I remove, I don't know. Maybe a Chalice of the Void and maybe a Deprive to fit more Okos. And maybe I should also look for more room to have all 4 Spreading Seasons in the main deck. Because I think I want these in the main. Like, I still think I want these in the main deck. But I need to make room for Spreading Season. It's probably just going to be... It might be Benthic Biomancer that gets kicked out. Maybe it's 2... I don't think it's going to be 2 Silvergill Adept. It's possible it could be 2 Merfolk Trickster.
3, 4 Merfolk.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I just put Oko. No, I don't want to put Oko in the sideboard. It's possible. It's possible Oko goes in the sideboard, you bring in the Spreading Season. Or maybe I split the Force of Negations. Force of Negation was terrible in this league. It was just terrible. Maybe, like, if there aren't enough super explosive decks right now that you can take advantage of with Force of Negation, maybe it's time to split them. But I don't know. I don't want to be too hasty with that.
You can have 300 cards in them if you want.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want, but that's not ideal. I don't want to take away too many 1-drops because then you're taking away the turn 4 kills that you want with this deck, and I do want them. I don't know. I'm not in love with Spreading Seas, but if I play more of the modern metagame and it's going to be decks like Jund, like that Death and Taxes deck, then Spreading Seas is going to be just necessary. And there's still Burn out there. There's still Burn, and Spreading Seas is still relatively good against Burn. Anyway, I was impressed with the list. I hope you are as well. Get your Okos, get your Brazen Borrowers, and...
Not a paid promotion.
Huh?
Not a paid promotion.
Not a paid promotion.
Yet.
It's too bad. Oh, we had that game. We had it on time, for sure. I had to just stop thinking. I should have just did what I needed to do. I was ahead on 1 minute, and somehow I lost the whole minute. Our opponent started F6ing because they needed to. But, good for them. So that's it for this week. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com and Card Hoarder and MTG Mastermind for being our sponsors. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing with Simic Merfolk in Modern.